Welcome to this video playing Cassoulet from France. Let's see, e4. Okay, going for a Sicilian. What about something else? The e6 a6 line, Khan variation. Yeah, this is how they often play it nowadays, with bishop going back here. Okay, so he plays with c4 after all. c4 and f4, very ambitious setup. What about, is this a possibility? Sometimes you can do this. Not castling quickly, but pushing the h-pawn. Really not an expert or anything even remote to that in this structure. So so what is he doing here? If I go knight g4, if the bishop saves itself, queen c5 and might come or not. Okay, well, let's try that. Bishop c1, queen c5. The bishop is retreating or not. Okay, so he just gives me the bishop, which is certainly nice if I get the dark squared bishop in this structure. Can I? Yeah, let's gain this space. Oh, on the way to g3 immediately here. Okay, he prevents that. So knight h5 would actually win the complete bishop pair. I don't know if this is a good idea or not. Yeah, now I just have to trade queens and I'm winning, but it's not so easy to do. Okay, especially when you don't really know where your king is supposed to go. Rook c8 for b5. I really don't have a king position. Yeah, the h5 rook is really funky. No, tending b5. Yeah, okay, well, I saw the move, but I wasn't sure at all if this is good or not. It opens up my bishop here on b7. Okay, I'm going to take it anyway, so not making a big fuss out of it. So e5, he has knight d5 always. Rook g5, knight e4. Yeah, that's true. So e5, not a big choice. So knight d5 is what he wants to do, and maybe will do. Queen here maybe. Oh, that's tough. So rook takes. I have to do that. So rook g5 takes. It's not a great idea. Okay. Yeah, I know that looks kind of sick, but b5 is not far away. Okay, now b5 and then rook c2 at the end. How does he protect g2 now? don't see how actually. G2 will collapse, definitely. Okay, knight takes d6 is the only move to really continue, I think, or not. Yeah, maybe it was probably much worse at some point here, but it didn't really materialize. So take, so bishop g2, or is there anything better? Probably not, right?
Check.
So has to take it. Rook takes, or the other rook. The other rook is actually threatening mate. Let's threaten checkmate with rook g1, rook g2. And then maybe take that one. Or do I want the f6 pawn? It might make sense. I don't really know. Have to be relatively quick about things. So a knight d5 is maybe coming. And knight c7, this is actually a threat.
Time warning.
Yeah, knight e4 for knight d6. Okay, I don't have the time to calculate everything here. I would be okay to trade one pair of rooks. This would probably win relatively comfortably. Yeah, with rook h2, rook cg2 would trade one pair of rooks. Yeah, okay,
check.
I'm going to do that just
check.
For
check.
Reasons of simplicity.
Check. Check.
Yeah, the knight. It's always tricky with the knight.
White resigns.
Yeah, I get rook b3 and a d4. It's very unlikely that he can get a fork in. Yeah, that was probably very, very bad at some point. I don't know. It looks shaky, yeah, this position. So let's see. He gave me this bishop there, and here I definitely should be, I think, somehow okay, but it is difficult to play, and it's not my kind of position. So I went h4, queen here. No, we played h3. I'm sorry. Knight f6. Oh, yeah, the computer is without any mercy. And why do we win? For example. Yeah, that looks really, really problematic. Yeah. Okay, this was the way to punish me. He went bishop e2. And here I also felt that this should be kind of shaky. Computer is not seeing something dramatically bad for me, like 0.6 and so on. I mean, it is not good, but yeah, I went here. Yeah, and this is turning the tide really, because what happened here is just bad for white after b5. He has to play knight b2, and This keeps it at -1, something like that. But here I think it's lost, right? Yeah, this is just losing, giving the exchange. Check. And well, actually, Rook G3 is already is made. This is made. Yeah, it's not so difficult, right? I mean, the thing is, when you see something that wins, you tend to go for it. And I mean, at least this happens to me when I don't have that much time. This is a winning end game, of course, but this is ending the game. This is mate, or he can, yeah, what he can do that. But this is even Bishop G2 is leading to a checkmate. Yeah, I was thinking that.
Check.
This is also very convincing. Okay.
Check.
Yeah, but this is a winning end game, so it's nothing to be particularly angry about. Yeah, that I missed that.
Check.
As long as you keep the winning position, it is okay. Whew. Okay, well, thanks for watching.